Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Coming at you with a YouTube live, and I'm going to be sharing some a real unique strategy for you here in this video, and it's going to be in relation to YouTube ads. And also, if you stick with me throughout the rest of this, whether you on here live with me or you're actually catching a replay, at the end of this, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. All right, so I don't know if, I don't expect too many people to jump on here. I know it's kind of late at night, when I'm jumping on here, and this wasn't like planned or anything, right? I just figured, hey, let's go live. Let's see who's on, right? Somebody could, potentially win $100, all right? So if you're just hopping on, if you guys could just let me know for the people that just jumped on, right, or you're on with me live, just put in the comments if you can hear and see me clearly, right? Because I know sometimes this YouTube stuff is not as clear. And I know from time to time, I don't even know how my lighting just completely turned a whole nother way. All right, cool. So yeah, if you guys are watching with me, just let me know. First off, let me go ahead and look in here. So yeah, just let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll definitely love to know where everybody coming in from, right? Just drop down, whether you're in Australia, Japan, wherever you are across the world. Like I said, whether if you're watching this on the replay or whatever. All right, so yeah, guys, as you can see in the title, this is going to be about YouTube ads, being able to promote Clickbank products, right? And this could be JV Zoo, Digistore. It really doesn't matter. But once you get the concept, right, and I'm going to be sharing with you the tool that I use that you can use to be able to do it as well. So, you'll see you'll really be able to see the benefit. Let me go ahead and pull the comments back up. All right, so let's kind of jump into it. I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to spend too much time on here. But what I am going to do after I break everything down as far as like the strategy, if you do want more in-depth detail on YouTube ads, what I'll do is I'll actually put my YouTube ads playlist. So you can actually take a look at the YouTube ads playlist if you want to go like dive deep really more into YouTube ads. But for this is just going to be more of the video that pretty much breaks down the strategy. All right. So let's get into the strategy. All right. So let me go over here to my notepad. I'm going to make sure I share my screen. So, all right, give me a second. All right. So if somebody in the comments could let me know if you could see my screen and can you hear and see me clearly as well. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share. All right. So it says my screen is sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. So, all right. So as you can see, I pretty much got the steps laid out as far as like the strategy that I'm referring to. Right. And I'm not just going to just have it here. I'm going to actually show you what exactly it is that I'm talking about. All right. So you can see it says how to promote Clickbank products with YouTube ads. And here are the steps. All right. So now when it comes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go over to Clickbank. Right. So on Clickbank, the first thing typically what most people do, they go on their Clickbank account and they may go to the marketplace, right? So I'm already on the marketplace screen, right? So over here on the left side, these are where all the categories are, the niches or niches, whatever it is that you call it. And then you got all the different products that you have, the opportunity to go out there and make money from, right? So what you want to do is first, let's go back over here to the notepad. So you can see step one is to go to Clickbank Marketplace, right? That's real simple. We already there. Or if you're using Digistore or JV Zoo, whatever it is that you're using. Now, step number two is to find a niche in a product, right? So I'm going to use Digistore, even though, like we got Clickbank over here, but I'm going to use Digistore because I want to show you the example that I was doing myself. Because, I spent a lot of time, on YouTube doing research, right? Keyword research, all of that stuff, right? And, while I was doing that, I found some stuff just from, just kind of testing. So what I did is there was a product some time ago on another platform. I want to say it was what's that CPA website that everybody Max? I think it was a product on Max Bounty at one point or another, and I ended up finding another product on Digistore, right, that was pretty much in the same niche, right? So it was dealing with like tinnitus, right? So like ringing in your ears and different things like that. So there's actually a product on Digistore. Hopefully you guys can still see my screen. Let me go back and check over here. All right, so if you're on right now, just let me know if you can see my, see my screen. So if I go back, right, so if I go over here to Digistore, there is a product that's talking about tinnitus, right? So I ran a campaign on Bing, right, which did pretty well, and it was a tinnitus offer, right? So what I did, and I said, okay, well, let me just kind of do some research on this to try to figure out how a person could actually leverage this and make money. So with this is the offer that's on Digistore right now. So this is an 80% commission, right? So you'll see the earnings per average is $29.96. So just a little bit under $30 is what you're gonna make, right? So $80 commission. Now with me knowing this, right? Boom, I will go here and well, I wouldn't open up the page like that. I would go here, copy my link, right? And then I would just make sure I have my link. So I'm just gonna put the link right here on the on the notepad or whatever, right? So boom, there's my affiliate link for that product. Now this is not the product that I use when I ran my Bing ads campaign. I used a completely different campaign or different product, right? Now what I'm getting at now we're getting into using this to do YouTube ads. All right, so we got our niche. We got our product, right? We're pretty much going into ringing in the ears, right? Which is the main problem a lot of different people have, right? And it's definitely not something you definitely want to be dealing with. So how do we help them solve that problem? We have to present something in front of them that's going to help stop that, right? Or make it a whole lot better than what they're currently experiencing. So boom, we got our product. So step number 3 is to type the niche into YouTube, and you want to find monetized videos related to your niche. Now you can see there's an automatic way and there's a manual way. Okay. Now, first I'm going to show you the manual way. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pull up an incognito browser. So this is where I'm going to need for anybody that's watching this right now. If you could just let me know if the incognito browser is actually showing, because I know from time to time it won't actually show. For some reason, when I go into incognito, it'll only show like YouTube, just regular YouTube with me actually logged in. So let me go back over here real quick. Ben Jones, what's up, Ben Jones, man? Good to see you, man. Thanks for showing up and giving your feedback, man. So you can see the incognito browser and you can see YouTube on incognito right now. I think I don't know if that you could see it was for that or if that was from earlier. Let me go back over there real quick. All right, so he'll probably chime in. So just to be on the safe side, since I don't know that it's working over here on incognito, I'm gonna just stay on regular YouTube. So I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick. And what I'm gonna do, since I know that my product is talking about, it's ringing in the ears, which is, tinnitus, right? And there's other things as well. But since I know this, right, what I would do is I would type, let me go ahead and put this, I would type tinnitus in the YouTube search, right? Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to see if there's advertisers already running in-stream ads on other people's videos, right? And the thing about it, now remember I said there was a manual way and an automatic way to do this. Now the manual way is going to take you forever because you don't know, there's no like thing telling you that, this video is monetized. This video is monetized, especially unless of course it's your videos, what's monetized. But if you don't know, if you're looking at other people's videos, you don't know which videos are actually going to be monetized, right? So you literally would have to click on every single video just to see if it's monetized. And a lot of times, like if you're just on YouTube and you're logged into your account, YouTube is not going to always show an ad. Even if a video is monetized, it may not show the ad in the beginning, right? It may show it somewhere in the video, right? So to avoid that, right, I'm going to share with you guys a tool that I personally use myself. to be able to implement different strategies like this. And it's a powerful tool because it saves you a lot of time. I mean a lot of time, because who has time to literally go to every single video related to the niche just so you can show up in front of that specific target audience, right? So that would be the manual way. Now the automatic way, right? So here's the tool right here, and hopefully you guys can see my screen. This is the tool that'll allow you to find all the monetized videos. So you're not just going through each and every video to be able to make this happen. All right, so let me go back over here real quick. So Ben Jones says, yeah. I appreciate it, bro. And Ben says, yeah to both. Okay, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go back, right? So this is the tool right here, right? It's called TubeSift, right? And if anybody want to get this, I'll link it down below in the description. It may not be there right now, or I just put it in the chat, but I want to show you how you would actually go about using it. All right. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna put the problem inside of TubeSift. I could just put tinnitus in there, but I'm gonna put the problem. So you can see right here, ringing in my ears, right? So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna hit search. All right, so right now it's going through and it's finding all the videos that are monetized, right? And so it's gonna pull me back that data. Now I can literally go to any one of these videos. Now, like I was saying, YouTube is not going to always show the ad if I'm logged in. So typically what I do is I'll either click this and see if it shows the ad. And if it doesn't, I take the link to that video and then I go over to incognito so that it can show me what ads are actually being ran on it, right? So I know when I did this the first time, I want to say, I got to remember which video actually had an ad on it. All right, so I'm gonna click this and hopefully an ad that's targeted, because I know it was one guy, I just kept seeing his ad when I was typing this. All right, so this is not a targeted ad, but let's just stay right here for a moment, right? So this is a video about getting rid of tinnitus, right? So imagine I'm over here and, you know, let's say, for instance, I go on Fiverr or I go on Upwork or I get somebody to make me a video that pretty much describes what this product, pretty much what that product is about, right? So we already know the people that are going to be watching, you know, this video right here, they're trying to get rid of tinnitus, right? So we know if we can put a video here, we can do an in-stream video ad with some type of Fiverr-based video, or if we find like a competitor who's maybe promoting the same product, because the reason I'm doing this video is because I noticed that, right? So when I was researching, I was like, I did the tinnitus, and then I was like, did I just see a video with somebody promoting a Clickbank offer using an in-stream ad on a similar video like this? So I was like, oh, that right there, like that could definitely be something that could be, you know, pretty lucrative, like especially if you can dial in. You could dial in on, you know, like your targeting or the right type of videos. So now you can see, boom, how to get rid of tinnitus naturally. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also go over to incognito and I'm gonna see if like a tinnitus ad is actually gonna show up on it. Hopefully it does, so I can actually show you exactly how genius this is. All right, so let's see, can we get a tinnitus ad?
The ringing just won't stop.
Boom. There we go right there.
Feeling all too well.
Here's a tinnitus tinnitus ad right here. So my video, my thing is going quite slow.
Only 53 years old.
All right, so boom. This is a tinnitus ad right here on this video. So can you guys see, like, just let me know in the comments, can you guys see how this could be extremely powerful? This is extremely targeted. Anybody coming here, they're already coming here to learn how to get rid of tinnitus naturally, right? So they come to this video and then the ad pops up. Are you trying to get rid of tinnitus? Have you been looking all over the internet trying to get rid of tinnitus? You see what I mean? So when you think about when you run YouTube ads like this, they become extremely targeted and you really position yourself in front of, you know, the right type of people. So let me go back. Let me go see what's going on in the okay, so we ain't got too much going on over here. But now let's go back. So now you could either make a video with a voiceover, a video similar to this, right? You don't have to steal this because you don't know what's going to be in the video at one point. He may have one of his links in the video, so you don't want to just just straight up take the video and use the same exact video on the ad, because that person may have a completely different offer. Now, if you run across like a animated video, right? If you run across like one of those type of videos where it's not no link, right, and it's just real general, I mean, you could technically use that same exact video, but my recommendation would be is to download that video, right? And I'm gonna show you that same tool. It actually allows you to bookmark the video and then go ahead and download the video. So that way you could go ahead and use it. But what I would do is I would actually get the video, download it, and then I would send that video. Well, I'll probably keep it on YouTube, but I would send that video link with whoever it is that I'm talking to on Fiverr or Upwork or anything like that, for they can make model a different type of video, but keeping those same elements, right? Because if the person like this person right here, when I looked at this, when I noticed this months ago, I had been seeing this guy's ads multiple times. I didn't see anybody else's ads, right? Just this guy's. And this has been for months. He's been running these ads. So what does that tell me? That tells me that it's working, right? Typically, nobody's going to spend a whole bunch of money on ads for almost 3, 4, 5 months, and it's not working, right? So when I sat down, I was just like, yo, this right here could definitely work. This could definitely work. So this is just one example, right? Let's say if you were in another niche. Let's go back over here to let's go to let's see. Matter of fact, let's go to Clickbank now. All right, so let's go over here to where it says, let's see, self-help. Let's see what we got in self-help. All right, so we got public speaking, self-defense. You can do the exact same thing. So I would take self-defense, right? I'm gonna go back over here to the tool, and I'm going to type self-defense. Same thing can be applied here. If you're somebody who teaches self-defense, and maybe you have some type of course, or you're like even at like a local business, right? This could be implemented from a local business who's trying to advertise to get more clients. Now, I know in the times that we're in, I mean, that may not be the best thing to do with everything that's going on, and I don't want to mention it, here on the live, but it's something that you could literally do. So I'm gonna just go ahead and hit search, and it's gonna find all the monetized videos that have something to do with self-defense. Right now, of course, you want to make sure you're going through to see if the videos have a little bit more relevancy to what it is that you're doing. But the fact that you're getting in front of these people, this is going to give you way more traffic, right? And it's going to be targeted traffic. Now, if we go back to my notepad, right, that's pretty much how it works. You go to Clickbank, you go to Digistore, you go to JVZoo, whatever it is. Then you find a product that you want to go ahead and promote or advertise using Google Ads, and then what you do is you type the niche into the tool, or you can do it manually. My recommendation is to type it into this tool. Now, this is not all this tool does. It has a video search, channel search, keyword ideas. It has multiple different things that you can actually do. But what I specifically use it for is to find what the competitors are doing. What ads are they running? Now, another thing I want to show you is I'm just going to go ahead and see, can I get a video to just kind of show ads on it? All right. So I'm going to just go to how to make money online just to see an ad pop up, just so I can show you another little thing that the tool can do. Let me go back. All right. So boom. So we got this video right here. Let's see if it actually got ads on it. Hopefully it does, so I can show you another part of it. Okay, so, it looks like it may have an ad on it. Other, I prefer not to say. Come on.
That is a payment that I got.
All right, so it definitely doesn't have an ad on it. I was hoping it had an ad, but basically this is the extension that it has, right? So anytime that an ad pops up, I can save the ad, I can bookmark the ad, and whenever it shows up, right? So remember, I was telling you, I found somebody who was creating videos about tinnitus, right? He had ads, and I was seeing them all over the place. So this is the person right here, right? So here's the video. It's saved in my bookmark. This is saved in my bookmark. It was another tinnitus video, but it was more of an animated video. And I was like, that's a great idea. Now I can go to somebody on Fiverr, go to somebody on Upwork, get that redone, and then run that offer for tinnitus, right? Because I know, those kind of offers work based on me actually running Bing ads and my campaign doing pretty well as far as Bing ads. And then, I had some other videos as well that I ended up saving, but it's a good tool to have. So, because when you're watching a ad regularly, you don't like get to save the link from the ad. You don't get the YouTube video. That's usually a unlisted video. But with this bookmarking tool and TubeSift, you're able to just grab the link to the video and then use it, right? Whether you're going to use it to have somebody model it, or you're going to use it to run ads to, right? So it's really up to you. Now, let me go back. Let me go ahead and close out this little bookmarking tool. Charlie says, wow. Appreciate that, Charlie. Good to see you on here. Charlie says, how quickly does this tool work after my competitors post? What you mean? What you mean, Charlie? Like, how quickly, let's see here. It says, how quickly does this tool work after my competitor posts, etc.? I don't really get your question. Like, are you saying like how quickly can you get the videos? When the ads pop up, because if you're talking about that, pretty much once your video, once an ad comes up, and let's say you watch the ad for a few seconds before you click away, or if you don't click away and that ad intrigues you and maybe you have a similar offer, then you can literally just bookmark the ad, the video itself. And like I said, you could use it, whether you're going to download it and you're going to use the same video, maybe you're promoting the same offer, but you also want to keep in mind that some of the people may be promoting their own product. So if you do decide to use the video itself, right, make sure you go through it and make sure there's nothing with their stuff on it, because you're probably not going to be the one that's going to get to sell. That's why I recommend, you take what you see from them, you model off of that, and then you give it to somebody on Fiverr or somebody on Upwork, or if you're good at it, go ahead and, put together like a video that's going to help you sell that product. Right. But you just model it off of what's working, especially if you've been studying, like how I have, where I've been actually looking at like different, like how they structure their videos and, different things like that. And even the personal videos, right? I know everybody doesn't want to get on video and do their own ad, but when I see other people doing it, I kind of study like, okay, this is what he did in his personal video, where it's him in the video or her in the video. Now, this is how I can structure my video or my ad, right? So when I come on, it kind of gives the same appeal, even though each and every one of us, we have, our own way of speaking, our personality and different things like that. But if you could study the certain things that work, that got your attention, then that's how you can really start to, really see results with, a strategy like this. Hopefully that answered the question. Charlie says their products, says yes, and got it. Yeah, so it's called TubeSift. What I'll do is, for anybody who wants to, take a look at it, I'll put it into the chat real quick. Just let me know when you guys see it. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me stop sharing real quick. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick just so you guys can check it out. But yeah, this is a tool that specifically focuses on monetized videos, keyword research, and the owner himself, he actually runs YouTube ads as well. So that's more of his That's more of his focus, you know, as far as the business model. So yeah, guys, I will put it in the chat for anybody who wants to actually check out the tool. All right, boom. All right, so it's in the chat for anybody who wants to check that out. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the strategy, right? The strategy is pretty much this. I'll give you a quick rundown, right? So I want to go back and pull up the share screen. But basically, you go on Clickbank, you go on JVZoo, you go on Digistore, doesn't really matter. Once you go on there, you go to the marketplace, you see what it is that you want to promote. And depending on what you want to promote, whether that's health and fitness product, you know, ringing in the ear product like I've done, you know, I don't know, smoothies. It's a whole bunch of stuff out there. But you got to think, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube right now. And there's people that run ads, allow ads to run on their videos. And I'm sure there's people who are running ads on my videos, right in front of my videos. It's the same concept. You're just getting in front of the right type of people, right? Because you don't want to just be wasting your money when it comes to ads, right? And a good example, let's say, for instance, you're somebody who sells what is that? Like, let's say, for instance, you sell spatulas or something like that. You could actually advertise, and it's just me giving ideas, but you could actually advertise on like a video where they're saying, this is how you cook a burger, right? So, or how to cook a burger or something like that. So when they come to the video, you know that they want to learn how to cook a good burger. But then you may come on an ad and you may say something like, well, if you want to, you want to learn how to cook a good burger? Well, in order to cook a good burger, you need a good spatula, right? You see what I mean? So you can really get creative when it comes to creating ads, especially like those in-stream ads, because they just kind of pop up on you. And if you could just get somebody to just stick and watch your video, especially, that's why I love in-stream ads. The display ads are, you know, they work too. Don't get me wrong, but I love the in-stream ads because they just kind of pop up. And if I can get you to sit there, I can get you to opt in. And I've actually been running YouTube ads since what, 2017? Yeah, about 2017, mid 2017, 2018. I've been running YouTube ads, and I've started to run them more and more. And I can tell you, they're super effective. And at this particular time, they are super cheap. I'm talking 1 cent per view, 2 cents per view. Like it's super cheap, and it makes it to where you can literally be profitable because you're not spending so much money on the ads themselves. Now, Google ads, like the actual search ads, those are a lot more expensive than like video ads, right? So yeah, guys, I just want to get on here, share this strategy. And what I'm going to do is I'm also, for anybody who wants to dive deep into YouTube ads more, real quick, before I jump off, I'm going to put my YouTube ads playlist. Give me a second. I'm going to put my YouTube ads playlist into, give me a sec. We'll put my YouTube ads playlist in here for anybody who wants to dive deep. Charlie says, thanks. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead. If I can find that YouTube ad. Okay, yeah, boom. So I found the YouTube ads playlist for anybody that just wants to dive deep and learn a little bit more about YouTube. What's going on, Zipporah? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Queen. Charlie says, great strategy. Thanks, Charlie. You know, let me know if you end up using it, or if anybody that's watching this right now, that strategy, I see it being very lucrative, which is why, you know, with anything that I share here, I'm always testing. But yeah, so far, so good. Good. But yeah, here is the YouTube ads playlist, right? It's literally free here on my channel. I did a whole YouTube ads series. You can go check it out, learn more about YouTube ads if that's something that you know, that interests you, or maybe you're a local business owner, online business owner, and you're just looking for a way to, you know, advertise your business. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, boom. So I just put the YouTube ads playlist. So this is it right here. So if you want to check that out, that's that. You could dive deep in there. And also, this is the link to the tool that I showed earlier throughout this live broadcast. All right. So as I said, I don't want to stay on here too long. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I appreciate everybody that hopped on, whether you catching with me live or you catching with me on the replay. I appreciate you. I love you, and look forward to the next video. Peace.